I've been collecting records since I was a kid and have stumbled upon thousands of Christmas ones. A good chunk of these are on small labels or pressed privately as someone wrote a song, scraped up a few $100 to record and press a stack with the hope that perhaps their song will crash the Christmas music party and become part of the annual holiday routine. We'll get to some of those and we'll get to some major label ones as well, and you will be amazed. I'll grab a record, I'll tell you something about it, put it on a turntable, give it a spin, give you some more info on the screen during it, then a little post-spin commentary. I'll grab another one and we'll do it all over again. Season's greetings, I'm Rich Russo, and welcome to A Christmas Chord. Spike Jones. Yes, of course, you know Spike Jones did many, many Christmas songs. This one, I Want the South to Win the War for Christmas. Shortly after a 1954 Supreme Court ruling that racial segregation in schools was unconstitutional, and almost 100 years removed from the end of the Civil War, statues and monuments of the Confederacy started popping up throughout the South. Those who fought against the Union were traitors. They turned their back on our country. They had no respect for our ancestors who fought the British for independence. They made a conscious effort to destroy America to defend the owning of human beings. They fought for white racial supremacy, and they lost. They shouldn't have been, and they should never have been, glorified or coddled or romanticized. Spike Jones was a brilliant band leader who merged comedy and culture. His first single parodied and made fun of Hitler. So it's no surprise that he'd eventually mocked the South in the Civil War in 1959 as the descendants of the biggest traitors in the history of our country started putting up these cheap statues commemorating a war that they lost. The surprise actually was that he would do it with a Christmas tune. Spike Jones had enormous success. He had a huge hit with All I Want for Christmas is My Front Teeth. Here's an album that's got 35 songs on it, but this one's not on it. It was actually pressed as a promo copy, never was released. There's probably 50 of these in the world. Maybe he pressed them for friends or whatever. It is on a label, but it never really got out there, and maybe the reason it never stuck is that maybe it hit too close to home for some Southerners, and maybe they thought that this wasn't a joke and this was actually serious. But anyway, here it is, Spike Jones, I Want the South to Win the War for Christmas, on A Christmas Chord.
It was Christmas Eve in the deep, deep Southland, and a little boy upstairs was on his knees by his little bedside, and I couldn't help but overhear his prayer.
Oh, I want the South to win the war for Christmas. It would please me more than all your Christmas toys. Santa, if the South could win the war for Christmas, it would make me about the happiest of boys. Let them have the Christmases of what I say. I just want a Christmas that is gray, all gray. If you ever gave a kid his wish before, I want the South to win the war for Christmas, the South to win the war. Big Santa, I hope you'll listen, y'all, 'cause I got a little old favor to ask. It ain't for me I'm asking, it's for my poor old Big Daddy, Big Santa. I'd like to see his dear old face light up when the Confederate flag flies over the White House, and the cherry trees come down, and the cotton blossoms go up, and the magnolia is our national flower, and Mr. and Mrs. North are eating turnip greens and hominy grits, and Scarlett O'Hara's the ambassador to Luxembourg. Please make Big Daddy happy. What you say, Big Santa? Christmas put Jeff Davis in the White House store. New Year put it back the way it was before. Even if the North should get a little sore, I want the South to win the war for Christmas. The South to win the war.
Spike Jones, I Want the South to Win the War for Christmas. comedy and parody always does a great job of explaining serious issues, and this record does a great job of that. Even though it kind of makes you laugh when Spike Jones goes, "Hey, Big Santa," and some of the crazy references in there. Want the South to win the war for Christmas, Spike Jones on A Christmas Chord.